Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails in the Sky. In the last episode, we went on a bit of a side quest spree, and now we've continued the main quest, so to say, and it sent us to Mayor Claus's residence. Oh, you think the mayor's even in today? Being as busy as he is, I'm sure there's a pretty good chance that he's out. Well, bless my soul, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Mayor Claus. Hi, Mayor Claus. I hope we're not disturbing you, sir, but we come on behalf of the Bracer Guild about a job you requested. Yes, I heard from the guild that the two of you would be coming. So you're taking over your father's work while he's away, are you? Well, we're trying to at least. I'm very sorry about my dad reneging. Oh, I've never known how to say that word.
Reneging.
Thank you. On his promise like this. There's no need for apologies. Knowing your father, it's typical for him to be swamped with work like this. Anyway, with Lida, my wife, out and about, I like to move this conversation somewhere else. Why don't we head upstairs to my study and go over the details? In truth, I don't think you'll find this request particularly difficult. And it's for that reason, I think, that asking the guild to do this job may have been a bit presumptuous. Unfortunately, I am unable to get away from my work, and I had to break down and ask the guild for help. We were informed that this job involves the transport of a certain something, but what is it exactly that you would like us to carry, and where? I would like you to pick up a septium crystal from the Malga mine, and deliver it here. When you say septium, you mean like sepith that we often come across? Accurately speaking, sepith is fragmented septium, which is too small to be used as precious stones. Therefore, this sepith is refined and processed into quartz, which can be installed into armaments. So that's the difference, huh? I think I got a better grasp on things now. Were you asleep in class, Estelle? We went over this in episode 2. We've actually been able to obtain a certain kind of septium called Esmelas from the Malga's mine since the olden days. Ah, hence the Esmelas Tower. However, since a large piece of this crystal was recently discovered, I've asked the mine chief to hold on to it until someone could pick it up. So you'd like us to pick up this crystal from the mine chief and bring it here, is that correct? Precisely. What do you think? Is this something you think you can handle? The transport of a precious gem, huh? That'll be a nice change from fighting monsters. Should keep us on our toes, too. Alright, we'll do it. I appreciate your willingness to help. Please take this with you. Mayor's referral. If you show that to one of the workers, they should let you into the mine. Good luck. Thank you, Mayor Claus. How are you? The mine is to the north of Rolent. Shouldn't be too far of a walk. Don't you worry. I know the way. Been wanting to visit for a while. Now's the perfect chance. So, we're gonna get on the Malga Trail. We know the Malga Trail pretty well by now. We're pretty much going to stay out of trouble, though. We're too strong for the things here for them to really be worth our time. He said, running straight into the butt of a flying cat. But these things happen, and it gives us a chance to accumulate a little bit of CP. But primarily, we're gonna avoid them. Monsters still do drop sepith, though, and we're in the phase where unlocking slots is going to be very important early on. Now, I would like for us to do a little upgrades trip in town, because we have gotten quite a few. We have Mira and Sepith now, so we can unlock a slot, at least for Estelle. Then we can maybe consider getting some new quartz and just having fun with it. Let's go to the Malga mine. In particular, the impede quartz that we got has me intrigued, because it's one of the quartz that gives us a lot of, has a lot of elemental value. So it lets us access new arts, and some arts are better than others. In particular, I'm really looking forward to getting an AoE art, and in that department, the wind category is often quite good, because we have different types of AoE, right? We have AoE that's centered on a target, and AoE that we can center anywhere on the board. Now, those are just straight up more convenient, since they have much more versatility. So I'm looking for the air spell Aerial. And I believe if we combine Impede with the Evade Quartz on Estelle, we should be able to do that. But obviously that means we can't use our blue HP Quart anymore and she can't heal. And that's not what we want, so I'm gonna have to unlock a new slot for that at least. And of course, unlocking a new slot dramatically increases our EP by like 50 for her next slot, so that's gonna be pretty nice all around. I'm glad we're attacked. Look at our CP go up. We'll be ready for anything at this rate.
Alright, we're good to go.
Excellent. Also, I'm not saying no to a couple of extra. Nothing here is dropping those blue water Sepith. I really need those. If I get just a little bit more, we're gonna be good. Because that's the... Oh, that's fine. Come at me. Let me see what you got. You're doing no damage. Pathetic. I could crush you like a bug.
Oh, wait. It's because you are.
Let's make quick work of these fools. We got a mine to check out. We've risen, though, already. Like, we've gone from the, oh, barely graduated Sunday school to taking on extra contracts for the mayor himself, you know? We're getting up there. And people know that we do a good job. We've gotten all the bracer points we can get so far. And people know that we rule. And they drool. Here's the mine.
This is the entrance to the Malga mine. If you're not here on business, then I'll have to ask you to leave.
Believe it or not, we are here on business.
Rolent's mayor, Klaus, has asked that we come here and pick up a certain septium crystal.
Estelle shows Landon the mayor's referral.
Well, alright then, if you got a referral from the mayor, then that's a different story. I don't mean to make your job any more difficult, but would you mind going inside and speaking with the boss directly? I'm supposed to stand watch out here.
Sure, that's fine, but why the boss? We're actually here to see the mine chief.
The mine chief you're talking about is actually our boss, Mr. Gayton. He manages the mine and all of its workers. He's the kind of guy who enjoys discovering a septium lode more than eating 3 meals a day. I'm fairly sure he's working down in the lower tunnels today.
Thanks for the tip. We'll go see if we can locate him. Nice. How are you though, Landon?
It's dark inside, so be careful. If you're looking for the boss, he should be down in the lower tunnels.
Let's go, new place. Bum, 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 bum. Another location without a map, that's okay. We're just gonna kinda move around and find our way. There are no treasure chests in the Malga mine, so we don't need to worry about that. Really? I'd completely forgotten. Minecart. Check it out. Do you think it's powered by Orbmans too? Looks that way to me. How about we get in and see where it takes us? Ride the minecart. Yes. That's amazing. Hello. Miner Miles.
Great Adios! What are you kids doing down here? Are you friends with someone who works here in the mine?
Not exactly. We've come to see the mine chief at the request of the mayor.
Oh, so you're here about the crystal, are you? Well, if you're looking for the boss, he should be in the tunnels below. If you use the elevator at the end of the tracks on the opposite side of the mine, you can get down there.
The end of the tracks on the opposite side of the mine?
When you were riding in the minecart, you notice a place along the way where the tracks diverges, right? If you follow that other line, you'll reach the elevator. In order to get there, you have to go back to where you came from and flip the lever to activate the track switch.
Ah, very cool. It's nice to go over there just to have a little conversation with him, though. And now we know the secrets of the mines. So, flip the switch. It has been quite a few years since I last played this. I don't know if I brought it up, but I do have completion on the original Sky trilogy, so I have knowledge with the games, but it's a delight re-experiencing them. This is the elevator we're supposed to use to reach the lower tunnels, right? Why doesn't it work?
Let me have a look. There's orbital energy running through it, but it appears to be mechanically locked. Maybe we should go back and ask that miner about it.
What? I'd forgotten this part. Alright. Sure. We'll go back and ask the miner about it. We'll flip this switch. Man, this septium crystal better be worth it. Maybe just chip off a little bit and keep for ourselves, you know? I'm just saying.
What's that you say? The elevator wouldn't work? Ah, I see what the problem is. You need the key to activate it. But since you don't have one of your own, I'll help you out by lending you mine. Elevator key.
Much appreciated. Once our business here is finished, we'll make sure to return it.
Or will we? Let's go ride the minecart. All the way back. And then let's flip the switch. Then let's ride the minecart. Riveting minecart riveting minecart gameplay. Let's go.
Estelle, try using the key we just borrowed. We should be able to get to the elevator working this time.
Estelle, use the elevator key.
It looks like we can use the elevator now. How about we head down to the lower tunnels?
Let's do it. Alright. Lower tunnels. Let's go find that mine chief. Alright. We have another little platform thingy here. Ooh, nice. Urban charging station. I was in the market for one. Then, we're gonna start looking around. Hello. Miner Pierre. The reason why we've been able to work like we have is due to the grace of the goddess herself. We'd best remember to give thanks.
You said you're looking for the mine chief. He was there a moment ago.
Well, I'll find him. And when I do, I have words to say. Ah, that looks like the guy. Heaven and earth! What are two kids like you doing down here in the mine?
You're the mine chief, right? Boy, am I glad to see you. We've been searching all over this dank place for you. We're with the Bracer Guilds, and we've come today on behalf of Mayor Claus.
Handed over the mayor's referral. I see. So your kids are brazers, huh? Are ya? That's quite a feat for being so young.
It's not that big of a deal. By the way, you're supposed to have some sort of crystal for us, right?
Oh, right. Give me a second. This little baby is something you don't see every day. Which is why I've been keeping it as close to myself as possible. The mine chief pulls a large grain crystal from his breast pocket.
Wow. I've never seen a crystal this big before. That is impressive. There seems to be light swirling around inside too.
It's one of several types of septium. Specifically, it's an Esmelas Crystal, which is endowed with the power of wind. For a gem of this size, you're looking at a hefty price tag. I'm talking about a small fortune here. Make absolutely sure that this gets to the mayor.
Roger that.
Septium Crystal.
It's so beautiful. It feels like I'm carrying a little fairy in my hands. This is super fun! Check this out, Joshua! That's nice and all, but how about you stop horsing around? If you drop it, we could be in some real trouble. Fine, you big killjoy.
Estelle put the crystal away in her pocket.
Well, I guess that's that. We'll get out of your hair now, Mr. Gaten. But don't worry, we'll make sure this gets to the mayor.
I'm counting on you, kids.
Huh? What's the matter?
That's odd. The airflow down here suddenly shifted.
The airflow?
The scent. It's... Whoa!
Ah! Is it over? Was that an earthquake just now?
No, it seems that there's been a cave-in somewhere within the mine. I wonder if one of the miners hit a patch of loose ground. Better check on the extent of the damage.
Look out, Estelle! What?
Not the crabs! Killer crabs? Alright, we'll see how killer they really are after a dual strike. Pow, pow. Oh, they're still kicking. Alright, these crabs are nothing. Let's make sure we protect the mine chief, though. That's really the main objective right here. Hurricane, Area M. Spins and strikes enemies in the area. Perfect, check this out. Yes, that's so cool. Don't get killed now, mister. Alright, we'll do a little speed up here. And we'll do... I'll just do a single strike to end you. Just like that. He's loitering around. Not loitering, he's fearing for his life. That's okay. Alright, we're gonna get a crit from a crab here. That's okay. 40. Wow. Tough boy crab. Dead boy crab. Oh, he's still kicking. We'll see about that. My dad did ask for a seafood dish. Kapow. That's like episode 1 though.
That's that then. Let's move out.
And he's not here anymore. Yes, water sepith. Perfect. That's what I've been wanting. Why are there... Do you usually have problems with monsters like this? No, this is the first time we ever had anything like this happen down here. Monsters have a predisposition which attracts them to the glow of septium. So we've had a lot of them wander into the mine in the past, but... Judging from the situation, it may be that the recent cave-in opened up a hole connected to a den of monsters. Did you say a den of monsters? It's not inconceivable. But this is no time to be standing around thinking about it. I've got to get the other workers out of here. If that's the case, then how about letting us help you out? You're kidding, right? Monster extermination is right up our alley. And besides, every minute counts. You're right. Some extra help would be much appreciated. So how many miners are we looking at in all? There should be only 4 others working here in the lower tunnels. Got it. Now let's go find them. Sorry about all this. Oh, right. Take these and use them if you need to. Tear bomb times 2. Thank you. Yes, Mine Chief! Dude, we've been visiting your wife quite often. You should be home. Also, your daughter misses you. Preemptive attack. Here we go. Let's go now. Bam, 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 bam. I decided to engage in the combat here so that we can get some sweet sepith. So that when we get back to town, we can make some proper unlocks of our slots. Oh, you think you're so cool, huh? We'll see about that when Estelle smashes your shell.
Alright, we rule.
We rule indeed. Ah yeah, water sepith. My favorites. Now then, we did see 2 miners in here, so let's go visit those. Oh, Adios, who art in heaven, extend to us thy saving hand. Hey, idiot! If you got time to pray to the goddess, then how about helping me take care of these creatures? Let's go. Alright, they're in trouble. Not to worry. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go straight in for an attack here. I'm gonna push you a little back. I'm gonna wait for... Oh, they're all grouping up. This is actually excellent. It's time for a hurricane. Oh no. No, 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 no. That's... Don't do that. Nice. How big is the zone for hurricane? Okay, I'm gonna get these 2. Get them a little further away there. Alright. As long as you're focusing on me, I am alright with it. I'm just gonna make sure this guy doesn't bother us ever again. Critical on the Mine Chief. He did a critical cower. Oh, you guys are bothersome. But you're not too bad. We are quite strong at the moment. Still, I desire more power. Is everyone alright? We are now, thanks to you kids. This must also be the divine work of Adios. What a religious nut. If this was really the work of the goddess, then she wouldn't have allowed us to get into this mess in the first place. It's because of unbelievers like you that unfortunate accidents like this happen. How about you try and say that again, buddy? Is this really the time or place for that kind of nonsense? Now get out of here. Right away, boss. You be careful too, boss. Alright. 2 out of 4 down. Or not down, like the opposite of down. Saved is the word. Let's just jump in. Do an amazing miss with both of them, I guess. That's okay. Just gotta try again. We rule. You drool. Minor Bones. We didn't check him earlier. Don't come any closer. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm all muscle, so I wouldn't make a tasty meal. Me too. I'm not delicious either. All this flab would be terrible for a monster's health. Alright. Alright. Let's save these boys. Alright. Hurricane, can I get both here? I can! Bam! Let's do that then. It's not a terrible amount of damage, but it's something. Also, pushing them away is a nice little side effect. Sometimes. Situational. Alright. Let's just knock him down. Joshua, you're looking a little hurt. Bam, bam. I'm gonna finish up this guy. Can I get a tear off in time? I can, in which case I'm going to. Just like that. And then we're gonna finish him off. There's a charging station right nearby too.
We're good to go.
Ah yeah, that water sepith keeps on pouring in. You're safe now, guys. Thanks for coming when you did. Oh man, for a minute there I thought I'd never be able to sit down for another meal again. Oh, it's Trent! From the restaurant! Yeah, that does seem like it's his passion.
There's no time to feel relieved. We need to evacuate this place. Any more lollygagging and you're going to be sitting in the belly of one of these monsters.
Yes, boss.
Wait for me.
Ah, I'm glad Trent can live to eat another day. My favorite character in the whole series, really. That's not true. Let's rest up here. Now, it's also worth pointing out that I can use turbo mode during that. So that was not using turbo mode. But if I, in theory, use turbo mode like this, I finish much quicker before the little jingle is done. So just something to note. That's why it sometimes ends a little earlier if I skip through it. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, let's battle some crabs. I mean, I guess I don't really need to battle the crabs that much more, but what can I say? I like the sepith. Though I think in a case like this, where we've seen the battle many times, I will eventually start cutting it. Did he just call for reinforcements? Spicy. Alright, cool. I'm down for that. Alright, it's a perfect time to pummel them all. Can I get all? Sadly not, but let's get these two. Bam! Very good. Now you're getting ganged up on.
Here comes Joshua.
That was a necessary dual strike. That's okay. Bam. Hit you, hit back with the strength up, and there we go.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Ah yeah, we're rolling in the sepith. Okay, let's get back to the surface. So here's the elevator. What are in these other tunnels? Miner in training? Things weren't supposed to go like this. I don't want to die. I haven't even had a girlfriend yet. Help!
What? We still got another one down here?
We better hurry and rescue him. Oh no. You didn't even know you had one down here? Alright, it is time to face the final crab boss. Attack of the Killer Crabs, Part 2. Oh boy. They sure are tough. Triple hit. I mean double hit because you missed one, but so did they, so it all adds up in the end. Checks out. Alright. Estelle's gonna get a little critical craft here. Bam. Very nice. And then we're gonna finish him off like that. And the miner's gonna loiter around. And we rule. Oh man, you kids saved my skin. Don't worry, you're safe now. A handful of monsters are no match for the likes of a brazier. Did you say brazers? What are you doing in a place like this?
Why, the soot on my boots. You're the new recruit from yesterday. Why on earth are you digging down here in the lower tunnels?
I was hoping to get a glimpse of how all you veteran miners work down here. Yeah, that's it. When suddenly the wall collapsed and a flood of monsters came in from the other side.
So we got ourselves a veritable nest of monsters now, huh? Looks like you guessed right, kid.
So it seems. The area up ahead is dangerous. It's swarming with monsters. Anyway, I'm out of here. Some speed. Yeah, turbo mode too. Would you look at him run? He must have been really scared. I bet.
look at this.
Hey, where are you going? That way leads to the monster den. The bedrock's still unstable. How about we do ourselves a favor and keep away from there?
It certainly doesn't look that safe either. Alright, let's turn back. Alright, just wanted to check. Let's go. Let's go. Did we find everybody?
Yes, that should be everyone.
Alright then, let's get out of here ourselves.
Zoop.
Mission complete. Are you alright, boss? I'm sure glad you're safe.
You can thank these kids for that. By the way, is everyone accounted for?
Yep, everyone's here. Well, except for the new guy who took off like a bat out of hell. Poor guy must have wet himself scared.
I see. Well, I hope he doesn't give up on being a miner after this. Anyway, there's a high possibility that there are monsters still in the lower tunnels. Until we can confirm that it's safe, I don't want anyone using the elevator. You hear me?
At least I can section it off like that. That was a huge miscalculation on my part. I never expected monsters to surface or bracers to show up. I guess I'll just have to report the truth about everything that happened. Sneaky.
I apologize for getting you involved in more than your fair share of work today. I'll get in touch with the guild a little later on and make sure you two are compensated fairly.
Don't sweat it. We just did what anyone would have done in our position. And besides, it's all a part of our training to become full-fledged bracers. By the way, what do you intend to do about the lower tunnels?
I don't know, but we'll figure out some way to deal with it. There's always the option of sealing off the monster den with some explosives. As a heads up, I may ask the guild for help if we run into any other serious trouble.
Sure, you can count on us. And we'll make sure this crystal gets to the mayor as intended. You did make sure that you didn't drop it, right, Estelle? How rude. I'm not that careless. Look, it's right... You didn't...
You lost it?
Psych! I've got it right here. Let's go make that delivery, shall we?
You're unbelievable. Young lady, those are the kind of words that'll give an old man like me a heart attack.
Well, maybe you should go visit your wife more, huh? She's gonna have a heart attack out of... sadness.
I sincerely apologize, but it's strange. The bedrock shouldn't have been weak like that.
Yeah, well, there was something fishy going on.
Trent, all those monsters. What a horrible experience that was. And when it was all over, my stomach started growling again.
I guess it's back to Aubin Bar for you, huh? Whew, for a minute there, I thought I was a goner. Once I get back to town, I better head to the chapel and give thanks to the goddess. Indeed. How about you give thanks to me? Why are we taking the minecarts? Well, because I just want to see if anyone else is working up here. Ah, yeah.
Miles, I was so surprised when I felt that rumble from below. I'm just glad that the mine chief and everyone else is safe.
Indeed. That was worth the minecart ride, I'd say. Maybe someone's by the elevator too, but... You know, I feel like I've given these miners the time of day. Anyone working in here?
Since we won't be able to mine anything below for a while, looks like we're stuck digging up what we can here.
Alright, I'm not gonna check out the elevator. Let's go! Carrying a small fortune in our pockets.
Man, things have been really made a turn for the worse. I'm glad your kids were around to help us out. If it had been just us miners alone, we may not have fared so well.
Yeah, you should... It's a dangerous occupation though, mining the material that monsters like. You guys are tough. But don't neglect your families, guys. No, stop. These red insects, man, I wish... I hate that they can attack Joshua too, even though he's in the back. Now, I could actually make Joshua be in the front and run around. But I like having what I feel like the main protagonist in the front. Just makes sense. Alright, let's just not bother with these guys. I just want to get back to town. Oh boy. This is one of the Trails games where there's very little fast travel. So a lot of the time you will be walking on foot, whereas in other games they introduce ways of getting around more quickly. But at least you get very familiar with the land, don't you? Let's go... There we go. Back in town, everyone. Wonderful. Now, quest complete. Let's report to the mayor with the septium crystal. Or, I mean, we could stop by the shop, maybe. Let's, you know, a little something for myself. Alright, let's modify in trades. Now we have quite a bit of sepets, so Estelle could open up this slot, which I will definitely do. We have enough to open up another slot, but let's do that for Joshua. Ooh, we could open up this slot, actually. We have just enough for that. Nice. We might not have enough for some quartz. We can get some new kind of exciting quartz, though. For now, though, do we have something to put in them? That's the question, because if we don't, then it's no point buying them. Oh, we can meet you here. Girl with glasses. Wow, how cute is this? All right. Considering she has a portrait, yes, she will come into play. Evade 1 and Impede 2. Yes, that unlocks the aerial art, which is an AoE powerful tornado with whirling bits of rubble. Very nice. And I'd then like to give the attack quartz to Joshua for more damage and also firebolt in case we need to toss that out. Good. Now, let's take a quick little trip over to the arms and guards. Let's do a little shopping here. I would like to buy 2 pairs of spikes so we get some more defensive boots. And then there's not really more that I want. We already have one of the others. I'm not going to buy the accessories. We're going to find them around or buy them later. And they're not super interesting. But new shoes, that's reason enough to celebrate. Some spikes for you. And swap out the leather boots for some spikes for you. Nice. We're going to keep the spare in case we get new party members who might want them. We have Ryan on general goods. Do I care? No. I am curious though. There are 2 reporters from the Liberl News who are here. That was the photographer that we met. But that means the writer should be around here too, the reporter. I'm curious, where might I find it? Ah, of course. Oh man, I'm starving. Alright, great talk. Glad we seeked you out. Seeked you out? Seeked you out? Okay. Let's just go to Mayor Claus now that we've dilly-daddled and had a little shopping trip in the middle of it. Mayor Claus! The day is saved. I see. I never would have imagined that the clock tower had such an anecdote to go with it. I'm totally blown away after hearing that.
With war, it's easy to speak of tragedy. But I think what's important is the strength to overcome the pain and establish peace. Well, who do we have here?
We've come to deliver the object you requested. Did we catch you in the middle of something?
Oh, Estelle and Joshua. You're no trouble at all. In fact, you come at a good time. Let me introduce you to my guest. This is Josette. She's a student at the Genis Royal Academy.
The Genis Royal Academy? I've heard of it before. It's a boarding school for higher education in the Rouen region, right? Yes, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Josette Har. I'm Estelle. It's nice to meet you, Josette. You could call me Joshua.
The 2 of them are actually racers. I had asked them to do a personal job for me.
Bracers? You mean the proud knights of freedom who loves peace above all else and do not succumb to any power? This is such an inspiring moment. I never thought I'd run into any real bracers. The inspiring part sounds a little much. By the way, is it alright if I just call you Josette? Yes, please do. So, why'd you come to Rolent? Are you a friend of the mayor's? No, today's actually the first time we've ever met. I'm researching the important cultural aspects of each region as part of my independent studies. And although I thought he might be busy, I've been lucky enough to get an audience with the mayor. You're really serious about your studies, aren't you? Maybe we're intruding a bit, huh? No, I've already asked the mayor enough questions. Instead, maybe it is I who am in the way.
Don't be silly, it's not like that at all. Estelle, this is a great opportunity. So how about showing her what you brought with you?
Sure, hold on a second. Oh my word! That's septium, right? What a wonderful glow it gives off.
Yes, and its size is impressive too. This is indeed a gift worthy of expressing the appreciation of all Rolent's citizens.
A gift? Worthy of expressing our appreciation. I see. So this is a gift for the Queen's anniversary.
You're sharp, Joshua. I intend to send an engraved orbment using this to the Queen, as a token of Rolent's citizens' appreciation to Her Majesty, who will be turning 60 years old.
Dude, I read the news. I know this. So it's a present for the Queen. How delightful.
We, as citizens of Liberl, owe Her Majesty a great debt for all she has done for us. In fact, the reason why we can use an airliner with such ease is because of the support of the royal family.
I've even heard that the Bracer Guild in Liberl has received support from the royal family. We do owe her a great debt of gratitude. Wow, that's pretty amazing. And can you believe it, Joshua? We carried a present for the Queen with these very hands. And what's more, you ran around with it in those hands like a wild maniac. Oh, you weren't supposed to tell anyone.
I wouldn't have imagined anything less from you, Estelle.
You guys. Here you go, Mayor Claus. It has been faithfully delivered.
Gave septium crystal to the mayor. Thank you very much. As a matter of precaution...
Ah, yes. The safe.
Okay, it'll be safe in there. You're a funny guy. Now all that's left is to have Melder's Orbital Factory finish up the engraving on his orbment. I can't wait to see what it'll look like when it's done.
Don't hog it all to yourself when you do. Let me see it too when it's finished, okay? It's too bad I won't be here to see it for myself. But today I was lucky enough to speak with the mayor and see something as beautiful as that. How shall I ever thank you?
Oh, don't mention it. This is all part of my job as a mayor.
Thank you for everything. But I think it's time for me to say goodbye. I think we should be going ourselves.
Agreed. Have a nice day, Mayor Claus. Yourselves as well.
So you're heading home tomorrow on the airliner, are you? Yes, that's right. School's about to begin.
I see. So you used your school vacation time to come here.
That's too bad. We could have made great friends. I hope we can meet again sometime. There's nothing I would like more. Please have a wonderful day, Estelle, Joshua.
Oh, we will meet again.
What a nice girl. For looking like someone from a rich family, she wasn't snooty at all.
Yeah.
Joshua? Oh, could I be correct in assuming that she's your type?
What? What are you talking about?
You're blushing. I'm really surprised. I had no idea that you were into the rich girl type. We'll have to get some pickup lines ready for the next time you meet.
Quit getting all excited about nothing. Especially when you have no idea what others are thinking. Huh? Just never mind. Anyway, let's report to the guild. Next job we're doing for Dad will be the last one.
Oh, right. All right, let's get pumped and knock this last one out.
Yeah, one more. One more for the books.
It's kind of nice though that we got to meet Josette after already having seen her around town, seen her at the hotel, talking about wanting to see the mayor. It all just adds up, and I like it. Let's see here. Yes, now we have new quests here. So, Lost Kitten. I'm looking for my lost kitten. Please meet me on the cafe terrace. Ida. And the Elise Highway Monster. The Rhinocider has been spotted roving the Elise Highway. Alright, we can do that. The Elise Highway Monster, I'm fairly sure, is mandatory. Like, we have to pass by there either way. But, good work. It looks like you ran into a bit of trouble at the mine though, huh? Huh? How'd you know? I got a call from the mine. They said that they were incredibly grateful to the both of you. Now, how about you give me a report of what happened? Okay then, this is what happened.
Payment received. 1,500 Mira. Junior Bracer, 8th class.
Very nice. It looks like you did much more than anyone was expecting from you. Dealing with unexpected accidents is also a part of our missions as bracers. I hope to see more great things from you in the future. You just leave that to us. Well, you don't have to worry about Estelle missing anything since her nose is always in everything. Yeah, what he said. Hey, what are you saying? That I'm super nosy like that? Because you are. Well, she asked why. Your skills lie in being direct, nosy, and naive, right? Isn't that being a bit harsh, Joshua? Are you sure about that? Alright, that's enough, you two. Okay, this is the last of the jobs you'll be doing for Cassius. You've heard Liberl news, right? You'll be cooperating with them to get some coverage for a news story. Isn't that the name of the news magazine we bought the other day? What are the chances of that happening? When you say cooperating with them to get some coverage, just exactly what does that entail? It seems that they're looking for a skilled guide because they want to get some shots of a dangerous place. You'll need to ask the reporters directly for the details. The reporter and camera woman from the news service are staying at the Hotel Rolent. Here's a referral from the guild. Alright, how about we get over to the hotel and talk to these people? Good idea, let's go.
Indeed. But it is very important if we look here on the board. Lost Kitten, term medium. This is going to expire if we progress too far now without doing it, so let's look into the Lost Kitten.
What am I ever to do? I hope those bracers will show up sometime soon. Did I hear you say you're looking for a couple of bracers? Yes, that's right. Does this mean that you are they? It sure does. Even that handsome young man too? That's right, myself included. Well, well, what a pleasant surprise this is. There certainly seems to be a lot of people with the name Bracer these days. Huh? Does this mean that you are brother and sister or something like that? You know, that's gotta be it. When people have the same name, it usually means they're family. Well, I guess that's kinda how it is for us. Estelle, I think this lady has no idea what bracers are. She seems to have mistaken the word bracer for somebody's name. You can't be serious. May I ask what the two of you are whispering to each other? It'll be a pain to explain all of this to her, so let's just go along with what she says. I'll try. You seem to be troubled over something, ma'am. My goodness, for such a cute little dumpling you catch on quick. Young boys are so considerate.
How old is Ida? I haven't quite been able to... I figured she was younger, but now she sounds like older. And... huh.
Hey, are you really distressed, or are you just trying to flirt with someone who's way too young for... Thank you, Estelle. Finally. Oh, that's right, I am. I am so distressed. My little Errol hasn't come home. I carelessly dozed off here at the cafe and she vanished.
You've been sleeping there for days.
And who is Errol exactly? My little kitten. Oh, she's so snuggly wuggly. Oh, and if I might add, it's not just her face that's so cute. It's her personality as well. What's the color of your kitten's fur? Let me think for a moment. It's quite a thing to ask a lady. Maybe it's like the color of the evening sun in autumn, shining down upon a field of wheat. So it's tannish. I think she's just out running around somewhere, so if you find her, please bring her back. Understood. We'll start by looking for her outdoors. If you find her, we'll come back and report to you. I'll be waiting right here for you. Good luck, Mr. and Miss Bracer.
Thank you. Alright, let's go looking. Clock tower. Have you seen anything, Paddington? After the war, Melder's son restored this clock tower using an ornament. I'm a little saddened by the fact that the number of things I maintain has decreased. Ho ho, this just means that the era has changed. So he's actually moved about. I wonder if other people have moved about now. We got some pigeons you could play with. Where might this little kitty cat be? Aha! Look! Meow! That was me, not the cat. Joshua, is that cat? It looks like the one that lady was looking for. I'm certain that's the one. We better hurry and catch it. Alright. It can't have gone far. Let's chase it down. Where could it be? I'll find it. Oh, it best be scared. Best be real scared. There it is. Look, it's that cat again. Get back here. Oh, effective strategy, I see. This is just like back at the Purcell farm. Seems like we're doing a lot of chasing these days. Oh, you, that sneaky cat, I swear. Alright. Let's do a little rounds. Let's see if we can make them. There's that cat again! Estelle, wait a minute. Maybe that kitten is trying to... Oh no, it's getting away! He went towards the chapel. Let's hurry and catch it. Here we go again. Alright, chapel. Oh, it's trying to get married? Mwah-ha-ha. There's nowhere left to run, little kitty. It's time to be caught. He's panicking. Oh, we got him now. It's all over. Did you see that? Is there something I can help you with? Something which appeared to be an animal ran away. What about you, Radford? Do you care? What's with all this talking? This place is supposed to be a house of prayer. Yep. Sister May. I could have sworn something just went up those stairs. I wonder if it was just my imagination. Or a vision of Adios herself. Aha! Be a good kitty and surrender. Stay right there like that, and... Estelle, don't corner her like that. What do you intend to tell her owner if she takes a dive off the terrace? I know that. It's not like there's any other way to catch her. Come here, Errol. That's right. This way. I'm sorry the big bad Estelle scared you like that. Jerk. Come on, let's go back and see your owner. Nya. That's a good girl, Errol. Alright, let's go. Your owner's waiting for you. And that's pretty much everything that happened. I'm pretty sure that Errol was on her way back to see you from the beginning. Each time we saw her, she'd been walking toward a cafe. Now that you mention it, that does seem like what happened. There's a chance that because of us, she ended up coming back this late. Oh, don't be silly. You two brought her back safe and sound. I'm really grateful to the both of you. But especially you, Mr. Bracer. You are just a cat's meow. Nya. It's worth pointing out that what the cats say in this game have a meaning. Later in the game, we can find a book, Kitty Talk for Dummies, which explains what nya means, for instance. It means this phrase. So get into that book, it's gonna be pretty essential, honestly. I'll take that as a compliment. You're blushing, Joshua. I'd sure like to put a color on you. Oh, then you'd be perfect. I apologize, but we're gonna need to go back to the guild and report. Have a nice day. See you later. Oh yes, I hope to be seeing a lot more of Mr. Bracer. That's the first time I've seen Joshua flustered. He's always so cool. From now on, I guess I'll have to cut back on my afternoon naps. Right, Errol? Meow. Alright. Glad we had this talk. And that is that quest All cleared. I'll report that immediately. Get that mirror. Completed the objective without any trouble. Nice. Now then, we did have some reporters in town, didn't we? Let's go see if we can't find them as I have a sip of water. Oh, it is you. Well, good afternoon, Estelle and Joshua. Did you by any chance come for a visit? Would you like a spot of tea? No, we're on duty, Josette.
They were supposed to be at the Hotel Rolent. Huh. Where could they be?
Unless there's a room I've been ignoring this whole time. Vern? Vern, I was wondering if I could ask you something. Is it true that the people from the magazine company are staying here?
Well, you're certainly right about that. Did you have some business with them?
Actually, we're here representing the guild to cooperate with them on getting a story.
Really, is that so? Then I regret to inform you that the both of them are out at the moment.
I guess we did see them around town. Oh, well, do you know where they went?
The reporter fella said something about heading over to the bar. How about you try asking there?
The bar? Got it, thanks. We appreciate the help. I'm actually not sure if I could meet them before going here to the hotel.
But regardless, we are going to the bar.
There he is. Alright, so Unshaven Man is gonna have a bit of a role, so he needs a voice too. I guess since he smokes, it can be like a little gruff. I think my general voice policy is that the important part is that in a given scene, everyone sounds slightly different from each other. So if two people end up sharing like an archetype, that's okay, as long as they're not in the same scene, you know?
Huh? Who are you kids supposed to be?
Are you perhaps the reporter from the Liberl News?
That's right, but how do you know that? I like getting the scoop on things, but I hate it when people try and pry into my life. What business you have with me?
We're here representing the Bracer Guild. We were told that you had requested an escort.
Oh, so you finally come, have you? I've been waiting forever for you guys to show up. So, oh, where's Cassius Bright?
Well, the thing is, he had another job come up. So he's not even in Rolent.
What? I came all the way here so I could get a story on this famous bracer. Oh, crap. What a waste this trip turned out to be.
I don't get what you're so disappointed about, but there's no need to get your boxers in a bunch. We've got you covered.
I guess I don't have much of a choice. You'll have to do. Wait. You hear that orbment-powered vehicle? It's passing by. It's leaving now. What did you just say?
Don't get your boxers in a punch?
No, the, we've got you covered part. What do you mean by that?
It's just like Joshua said. We're your representative bracers. Oh, and here's a referral.
Hey, it has got to be some kind of bad joke. Are you trying to tell me that you little brats are bracers?
Brats? Is that how you're supposed to address a lady?
What do you mean, lady? There's nothing sexy about you in that outfit.
Oh boy. He's a product of his time, okay?
If you don't like my assessment, then how about slipping into a skirt and acting like all the other girls your age?
What, the age of 16? This clothing is specifically designed for those who wield a staff. And this looks like a skirt too. Are you blind? You're such a rude old man.
Who are you calling an old man? I'm still in my 20s, damn it.
Getting back to business, sir. The fact is that we were dispatched by the guild. I'd be more than happy to introduce you to someone else, but I don't know when they'll be free.
I can't extend the deadline any longer. I guess I got no other alternative. Alright, rejoice you kids. I'm gonna leave this up to you.
What a generous old man you are. Easy, Estelle. I'm Joshua, and this here is Estelle. And you are?
I'm Niall Burns, ace reporter for the Liberl News. Though we won't be working long together, I hope you'll do a good job.
I'll be grateful when this is all over, too. By the way, where is it exactly that you want us to guide you to? The way I see it, you need a trusty guide because you're headed somewhere dangerous, right?
Right. My destination is the Esmelas Tower. I'm sure you've heard of it before.
Ha! That's it? Not only have we heard of it, but we were there on the job not that long ago.
Well, this may just work out after all. So, what I really want you to do is guide us to the tower roof. I want to get a picture for the magazine.
Well, aren't you the thrill seeker?
By us, do you mean that someone else is coming along too? Yeah, I've got my camera woman with me. She said something about her Orbal camera not working right, so she took off to the Orbal factory. But she should have been back by now.
If you're in a hurry, then wouldn't it be a good idea to head over there now? No doubt you're gonna take off to get your story once you meet up with your partner, right?
Yeah, that's true. Alright then, let's head straight to the tower once we pick up my partner from the Orbal factory.
Yes! Niall joins the party. Not a combat character, just a reporter. I am curious, do you have new things to say around town? They do. Okay, well, I know what we're gonna do. The other day, Sherazard came for a drink and, well, she was just as unbelievable as you said, Estelle. I don't even dare say what she did. I love how mysterious they make Sherazard's drinking. Oh, I wanted that Esmelas found in a Malga mine for my own private collection. I wonder who it was that managed to purchase it before me. Miss Murano, we'd better get back to Bose or we'll miss our next business meeting. I'm sure the mayor is waiting to hear our report as well. The mayor sent you. Sherazard came here the other day, and I got stuck drinking with her even after closing hours. Even after emptying 5 bottles of my strongest stuff, she still didn't act the least bit drunk. Yeah, Shera going from tipsy to totally wasted is, well, I don't even want to imagine what would happen. Alyssa went and hid, and the chef went home. I was so dead I could hardly work the next day. I still feel pickled. Yeah. Drink responsibly, if you do. I don't personally, and that's okay. Hello. So the bracer combo who's been having a great showing is the two of you, Joshua and Estelle. Maybe I should brag that these same bracers are the friends of my daughter. Maybe you should. Or maybe you shouldn't, because nobody likes a bragger. Hey Estelle, do you cook? The only meals I cook are the ones I have to make when it's my turn at home. And well, it's always best to start with something simple if you have trouble cooking. First, you get your ingredients and cookware together. Then it's time to put your all into it. Cooking can be a useful skill in many ways. You got nothing to lose by trying. You are totally right, Ansel. You can't be afraid to try. Trying is the only way you can get better at something. It's normal to be inexperienced in the start, and we gotta allow ourselves to be inexperienced and gain experience through trial and error. Because that's how we improve, progress. The kids out here playing?
And we learned about the Bracer Guild at Sunday school the other day. Bracers are so cool.
Luke?
I wish I could grow up now. I'd become a bracer and be so successful. I must really suck if I got passed up by the likes of Estelle. I guess that's life.
It's such a... Wow. It's funny when kids say adult-like things. It's there's a phrase in Norwegian. I am Norwegian myself. You've probably noticed my English isn't spot on at times, but we have a phrase called veslevoksen, which is like a small grown-up. Like, I think there's a phrase in English. What's the English word? Something to that effect. Uni's home.
Today, I'm gonna stay with my papa and help him with some things around the house. My papa's so happy when I stay with him.
Well, I'm glad. Hey there, Estelle, Joshua. I've heard that the two of you have been pretty active. You're even being referred to as the new hopeful young bracers around town. I should expect as much from Cassius's kids. You know us. Bam, bam. Hello. Recently, my father has been grumbling about something. I wonder what's on his mind. You think Radford is finally coming to terms with things? I heard rumors that some fiends appeared in the mine. I wonder if my husband's all right. Don't you worry, he's working hard.
My mommy's kind of sad. I wonder what happened.
Your dad was almost eaten by killer crabs. But that's nothing to worry your little head with, Anya. Alright, Claire, what's the latest scoop? I got a proper reporter here.
I saw the mayor coming out of the guild earlier. Other than that, I've been seeing Mr. Rhinon's mother out in town a lot. She's awfully suspicious if you ask me. But I don't know which one I should follow for more details.
Oh ho ho! Really? Is Bloom looking for a match for Rhinon? My mother suddenly started talking about trying to set me up with someone. I told her I wasn't planning on getting married for a while. She doesn't listen to a word I say. Oh, this is just great. Bloom, what are you planning? I secretly decided to start looking for a bridal candidate for my son. I've been talking to girls who seem to be at an agreeable age. Alright, good first step, good first step. Alright, Melders. That would be where we want to go. And obviously we don't want to go where we want to go. I want to talk to Elger, he's cool. Hey there, two of you look rather busy. Stop by and show your faces to Stella every once in a while. No matter what she tells you, she's a real worrywart. Maybe I will. How are you, Stella?
Huh? Are my eyes deceiving me?
What's wrong, Stella? I washed my face this morning like you've always told me to.
Estelle, your eyes have really begun to look like your mother's, haven't they?
What? Really? Hearing that really makes me feel happy.
My goodness, this has brought back so many memories.
Aw. I'm sure Stella and my mom, Estelle's mom was close. Our names are kind of similar, Estelle and Stella. So we checked out the bar, checked out around here. This is kind of just, I just call it the Rhett place, because Rhett gives us the book, and so he's the most useful guy around here. It's rather unusual for Luke, but it seems that he went to Sunday school like he was supposed to the other day. I wonder if there was something fun going on. Yes, it was, and we talked to Luke, so we know they were learning about the bracers. It's so fun, it's all the little puzzle pieces.
Pat is good friends with a girl named Uni. Her father always comes to see her off and pick her up from Sunday school. I'm a bit jealous of their good relationship between parent and child.
Yeah, they're cute. The Liberl kingdom is sandwiched in between two powerful nations. The Arabonian Empire to the north and the Calvard Republic to the east. But it has proudly maintained its independence since the country was founded. I love the fact that sometimes when you talk to people, they will tell you about their personal lives and struggles. Other times they just spout geographical facts. It's pretty good. Okay. Unless I'm mistaken, I guess the landing strip, what would the landing strip have? I mean, it would have Alan saying something sleazy again. That's the word I've been looking for to describe him. And you, Mr. Orvid. I've got to succeed with my business negotiations in Bosch, no matter what it takes.
Before and after the Queen's birthday celebration is when the airliners are the most crowded. Now, if I just had a girlfriend, I could take her to see the sights in the royal city. What I wouldn't give to see our Queen, who never gave in to the powerful emperor and the opposing minister, just once. And of course, I mustn't forget her granddaughter, Princess Claudia.
For a second there, Alan, I thought you were just gonna have a normal... Never mind. Skip! Oh, the airliner's back.
This is the westward circling airliner, Cecilia.
It's just about ready to leave for Bose. Thus far, no domestic airliner has ever been involved in a big accident. The Liberl Orbital Ship Corporation has paid particularly close attention to safety. The fact that none of these airliners have ever been in an accident is something we're very proud of. Well, good on you, Skip. But also, you know, knock on wood. I know others may not be of the same opinion, but is there a smell that you just really like? I just adore the sizzling smell particular to hot airliner engines. I also love the smell of wet runways on rainy days. That's more information than I needed from you, Fabri, but I'm glad we now know this important lore. Going back to town, though. I believe that's everything we wanted to check out around town. Just filling out the little quest lines that people got going. Let's actually stop by the Orbital Factory. Thank you for your patience.
Wait, anything but that. I'll do anything you ask. Just please give me back my camera. It's worth more to me than my life.
This is a problem. What should I do about this, Dad?
You're the one who took the job, so you're the one who has to deal with it.
Alright. Huh? What's all the fuss about? Could this person be? That's her, alright. Hey, Dorothy! How long you gonna keep me waiting?
Niall! Oh, you came just at the right time. Please help me out here.
What did you do this time? You didn't waste all your money, so now you don't have enough for repairs, did you?
Oh, that's amazing. How did you guess? Are you like a clairvoyant or something?
When you do the same thing that many times, even an idiot would know what's going on.
Do you know this person? I'm sorry to ask this, but can I get you to pay the repair costs?
Fine. But I'll need you to write it off as a business expense. How much?
Let's see. The decorative clock and the repairs together are 2,000 mira.
Hold on. I can understand the repairs, but what's the deal with the decorative clock?
Well, I was looking around the store while he was doing the repairs and I saw a pretty clock, and when I picked it up, it broke. But I'm glad we can write it off as a business expense. How wonderful is that?
That kind of amount is not going to be covered. Crap. Looks like I'm going to have to pay out of my own pocket and get my money back later. There's your 2,000 mira.
And this is your receipt.
This is an unbelievably awkward combination if I've ever seen one.
No doubt about that. But the fact is, he'll pay out of his own pocket for someone means he's probably pretty nice to work under. Sorry to keep you waiting, kids. I had to take care of a little trouble.
Who are these kids, Niall?
They're the bracers who'll be acting as our escorts and guides. They'll be taking the place of Cassius Bright, with whom we'd originally made arrangements.
These young kids are... I'm Estelle. It's nice to meet you.
And I'm Joshua.
So it's Estelle and Joshua, is it? You may be young, but you seem reliable. I'm Dorothy Hyatt. I'm the new camera woman for the Liberl News. At the moment, I'm training under Niall.
Why'd I get stuck babysitting this blockhead of a girl? That damn editor-in-chief.
Relax, relax. Something good will come out of all of this soon enough.
You're one to talk. Never mind. Just forget it. Now that we got everyone together, how about we go and get our story?
Our destination is the Esmelas Tower, right? All right, let's go. Right on.
How are things, Freddy? Your camera's one of the really nice new models, Dorothy. This is for professionals, so I think it may be a bit difficult to use.
T, are you talking about Poochie?
Poochie?
Oh, he's so cute and does whatever I tell him to.
Huh? If you listen to everything she says, you're just gonna end up with a headache.
Oh well. Glad that he's supposed to be older. How's old man voice? Glad that unpleasantness is behind us. I don't know.
It was unsightly the way Freddy behaved himself.
Alright, that's more like it. It's usually I have to speak in a voice to get into a voice, but obviously I don't have the luxury here. I just gotta go straight to the dialogue, so it's super hit or miss, but it's part of the charm. I want to make a save. Just feels like a nice place to make a save. So, we have done all the quests that we can do. All we have is the Elise Highway monster for now, and that's going to be something we do later on. So, we're going to be able to complete this quest, and that is, again, just something to keep in mind when you're doing main quests. Things will progress, opportunities will disappear, but we're looking very good so far. So, we already have some CPs. I'm going to try to avoid monsters, but... And I guess going to the Esmelas Tower is not going to bring about any aggressive monsters, so if I run into anything, it's just my own sheer stupidity. Also using turbo mode on the overfield, that's not overworld, or like not the field of battle, can be a little dangerous unless we have a quartz that lets us avoid battles, so it's something to keep in mind, but we're familiar with this road by now. Here we are. Time to finally explore it.
Wow, this tower is really tall. I wonder how many floors it has. The last time we were here, we only made it as far as the second floor. but judging from the scale, I'd say it probably has about 5 or 6.
There should be 5. At least that's what it said in the book at home. It was investigated some time ago, but it looks like it was abandoned after that. That reminds me, it seems like there are a number of other towers like this in Liberl. That's correct. There are towers similar to this one in Bos, Ruan, and Sais regions. They all seem to have been built around the time that Liberl Kingdom was founded.
Is that so? I think I'm starting to feel the history already.
My job this time is to uncover the truth about them. Dorothy, give me a few long-angle shots of this place.
Sure. Here we go. Amazing. Is a photographer's personality supposed to change by taking a camera in their hands like that?
She certainly looks like a pro.
Dots. 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 Did she fall asleep? Ow! That really hurts, Niall.
This happens every time you try to take a picture like that. Quit trying to act professional and just give me a shot using your usual style.
I guess I shouldn't try to tone down my style just to look good. Well, I guess I'll have to do it in my own way. Oh, looking good, looking good. Now that's what I call sexy and cute. What? Here we go. Say cheese. I love the fact that we're playing a science fantasy game with flash photography. It's beautiful. I don't get it. Why is she doing that when she's not taking photos of a person?
Somehow it seems natural for her. She says that so she can see the expression of the scenery, whatever that's supposed to mean. And believe it or not, she takes some pretty breathtaking pictures acting all ridiculous like that. I guess it could be considered a type of genius. The kind that's borderline insane, though.
Wow, people are sure never what they seem to be. Okay, I'm all done here.
All right then, let's go inside. We're headed for the roof. I'm counting on you two greenhorns.
You just leave it to us. We won't let any monsters lay a single paw on you.
Please make sure to keep close behind us.
All right, let's head inside and I'm gonna have a sip of water. Now, we can properly explore the Esmelas Tower. There are 5 total chests in here that we want, with one of them being a monster chest. And unfortunately, we will have to care for the NPCs along the way. Now, the first floor we have actually explored previously as we were running around, and there is nothing here of import. So, let's go to the second floor. And there should be some new monsters here too now. All right, heading over here. Was that something? Oh, look at that. Let's check out this little guy. What are these? Ba-ba-ba. Coral shell. Weak to fire. Well, that's Joshua's specialty. All right. Now we're going to come over with Estelle. She's going to do a bit of a hurricane. All right. Can only get 2 of them. Bam. Oh, wow. Not particularly strong. All right. Good to know. Just doing a little vibe check, you might say. Let's see if they drop some nice sepith for us, though. Bow.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Ooh, that is a sizable amount of water sepith. That's nice. That looks like wind sepith is going to be our weak link. It's good to just keep that in mind. All right, so this leads further up, but going around, I'm going... That's on me. I decided I wanted to skip combats, but that's what I get. Now my friends are gonna get hit. I'm not gonna let this stand. I'm gonna freaking kill these shells. They're not that hard. I should just attack them straight up. Don't have to fear. Estelle is near. Or Joshua, I guess.
We're good to go.
Nice. Okay. And that leads back around. Okay. So, we came from there. We went in there. There's nothing here. Is there no chest on this floor either then? All right, all right. I just have a list of the chests that I'm looking for. I don't
have them on an actual map. Alright, what are you? You're something, alright. You are a fly skipper. Alright, sure. I'll just come over and beat you up. How about that? Try skipping this. Alright, here's another one of those. So let's just go in. Whoa, when Joshua lands on a strength up, you know it's... Dorothy freaking took a flash photography of the coral shell and now it's blinded. That's amazing. So I believe that gives it, like, in D&D terms, disadvantage on the attack. It's less likely to hit. Nice.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Let's move out. Alright, the bridge is out. Instead, we're gonna go in here. The bridge is also out. The bridge is also out. Aha! Got you, you... Oh, look at them! Palms! Regular palms, that's nice. Oh, it's nice to see some palms around. Now die! Nice, a little heal right there. Never hurts. In fact, it does the opposite of hurt. And a miss, that's okay. We still love you, Estelle. We still appreciate you and all the hard work you do. I love the fact that one of our NPCs has a cool little status affecting move they can do. Ugh. Yes! You go, Dorothy! Nice! You even got some wind from that one. Okay, so that goes further up, but if I go this way and sneak up on you, we can beat up all of you in a fairly efficient manner. Oh, resisted. Sneaky buggers they are. Oh, it steals life. Cool. That's an interesting little effect. Hold that pose. Nice. Nice. It is nice taking care of these monsters for the Sepith. Here we go. Tear bomb. You already got the treasure. Don't be greedy. I'm sorry. Forgive me. That is the first of 5 chests that we're looking for. And I believe there are 5 floors. Worth keeping in mind. Alright. I think with that, we've checked out, because we came from there, and over this way, that's the chest right there. Nice. That should be it. Let's go up to the 4th floor. I'm just gonna open up a map on the side here, just so we don't miss anything. Okay, looks like there's 1 on the 3rd floor, which we found, 2 on the 4th, and then 2 on the 5th. Right, it's just good to know. Surprise, oh, not a surprise attack. Surprisingly. Alright, let's deal with the freaking palms. Take down the coral shells. Alright, Sepith up. So it's a good idea to do a dual strike on Sepith up, because we get Sepith for each strike, right? I'm not sure if that's how it works. Let's go. Beat him up. Get beat up. Doesn't matter. CP's gained either way. So we can face whatever's in the nasty... Oh boy. Let's go. Found knitted shoes. That just looked like a scary chest. You already took everything it had to offer. What more do you want? I'm gonna equip some of those knitted shoes. Movement +1. Light and tough. Nice. I do want Estelle to be able to move in due to her cool attack. Now, I gotta remember I have the aerial AoE attack. I should try that out sometime. Preemptive attack. This seems like a good time. Let's do it now. Aerial. So I can position this anywhere. And as long as the enemies are there when it gets around to my turn, we're gonna have a good time. Here we go. New attack. Ah, yes. Ha ha ha. That's something. That is something. Now, having a look at these boys. They are resistant to winds, but that's alright. There's still a good chance to try it out. Fish fillet. Perfect. I'd be very suspicious of eating anything over here in Samaria, I think. Alright, so we missed both treasure chests. Good job.
Let's take some alternative paths here. And let's not get ambushed. So we don't very much like that. But the more enemies we kill, the more sepith we gain. And the more we can unlock our slots. Get those quartz. There. Ooh. Absorbing health. Those devils. Say cheese. Looks like they can't be blinded. We rule, they drool. That's the rule. Hey, I see you looking at me. There we go. You little devil. All right, I'm gonna start doing something new. I'm gonna start skipping this battle. So here we go. There we go.
We're good to go.
Easy peasy. So this also leads. I didn't find 2 chests here though. There it is. There's the other one. Right, and we got. I am just utterly confused. But we just got 2 of these little flying fishies who are far from home, being the water. That's where they belong. Found tear bomb. The chest mocks you with its emptiness. Oh, rude. 5th tower. At 5th tower? 5th floor. There are several towers, so better get used to this structure. That's typical. There's always some sort of structure, tower, or dungeon that you find around the land that you gotta go explore. Joshua's looking rough. I should not ignore Joshua's state right now. In fact, I'm gonna do tier on my friend Joshua. Seems like the right thing to do, and he's feeling much better. And they're beating up the reporters.
That's that then.
Let's move out. Don't like this. I don't know if this is the one, but it might be. So this is a perfect opportunity for us to eat something. Let's eat a... Ooh, we already had some of those meatballs. How about we do some French fries? Yeah, that hit the spot right about now. Learn the recipe for French fries. Very good. Alright, we should be good. Monsters appeared! Who could have foreseen? Oh, perfect. I can get a critical here. So I think... Who should get that one? I want to do it with Joshua, I think. So Joshua is going to use some of his CP as just a starter attack right here. Or are they going to be tough? Yeah, they're going to be tough. I'm going to pop the S-break here so that I get a crit here. And I'm going to go for this guy. I think. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, good to know. They self-destruct. And we got 1 down. Now Estelle is ready to go. And she could go over there and... Do I do a little morale boost? I might do a morale boost.
Come on.
Just to get some strength up. Arts. Okay. We can cancel arts, so that's okay. Unless they cast them first. Alright, this is okay. This is okay. I have my S-break. That's less than okay, but that's okay. They're okay. They'll be okay. Everything is fine. We're not weak to anything, so I'm just gonna do a little soul blur and see if I can maybe stun you a little. Can I get a good hurricane here? I would need to move in that case. Oh, it's so close. It is so very close. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go in with a regular old slam. Slam dunk didn't work. All right. Screw you. You're not casting that bloody art. Thank you. And goodbye. Another good thing about the S-breaks, you get to be at a distance.
Piece of cake.
Plenty of wind once there. Very nice. Tin staff. Apparently someone already looted this chest. Now who could that be? Let's equip the tin staff. A thin metallic staff said to be used by monks in the east. Nice. Estelle's gotten all the goods here. That's what she gets. She's the protagonist in my heart. Now then. Let's go... Oh! Right, so there's several ways up to the 5th floor. That's right, I remember now. It's all coming back to me. Now, so this was just a special little goodies section. So let's... Okay, that's fine. He hit me on the side, not directly in the front. And it's a perfect time for us to cast some healing, but they're all gonna get to act before me, so there's no point. It was not favorable, so we're not gonna engage with it. We can pick our battles. This, then, is the proper entrance to the 5th floor. And we need one more chest. But where? There you are. Found potluck in a shell. I'd ask yourself how long that potluck has been in this chest. And if you feel lucky. I do. I could go for a little potluck right now. Oh, heals 50 HP and cures a KO. A dish made over a campfire. Lovely in the night air. Never mind. I'll take that. It's like a weaker reviving bomb, but hey, can make him at home. Yes. Yeah. No, I'm good. We're not equipped for that at the moment. Oh, it's a nice little tree here at the very top. This is broken. And this goes to the roof. Wow, it's bright out here. It looks like we finally made it to the rooftop. Oh, would you look at that beautiful scenery? Wow, this is something else. It looks like we'll be able to get a better shot than I originally anticipated. And that's the thing I was telling you about earlier. Ooh. I wonder what that's supposed to be exactly. It looks like a giant ornament-operated cauldron, if you ask me. According to my sources, it's some sort of ancient device. Although nobody seems to know what exactly it's used for. Hey, Joshua, did you know something like this was up here? Joshua, why are you being secretive again? Joshua? It's no use hiding. I think it would be wise to come out where we can see you. Huh? Oh, please don't hurt me. I'll come out already. I'm coming out right now. Who is this guy? So somebody arrived here before we did, huh? What a surprise that was. Nice find, Joshua. And you are... Another character who needs a voice in this series. For now, I apologize. Please forgive me. I'll give you every last mirror I have. Oh, please spare my life. Look here, buddy. Please don't mistake us for robbers or something weird. You do recognize this emblem, don't you? Estelle showed the man her guild emblem. Wait, isn't that the Bracer Guilds? So, you're trying to tell me that you're bracers? In the flesh. I'm Estelle. This is Joshua. And we're here as reporters from Liberl News. We're having these two provide our escort so we can get coverage on the tower. I'm relieved to hear that. Oh, please, just don't ever scare me like that again. The fact that you came up here like that made me suspicious of you all. Look who's talking. You seem like quite a suspicious fellow yourself. You mind telling us who you are exactly? I apologize for my belated introduction. My name is Alba, and I am an archaeologist. I came to investigate the tower in order to further my research of ancient civilizations. All alone? I'm surprised you made it here in one piece. Somewhat. But actually, I've grown accustomed to investigating ruins like these. You see, I've got a lot of confidence in my ability to flee from monsters if need be. Although this time I found myself in a bit of a pickle. You're one crazy scholar if you ask me. However, being an archaeologist would mean that you're familiar with the tower's origins, right? Well, more than the average person anyway. But since I've only just begun my investigation, there are still a lot of things I don't know myself. That's fine. But is there anything interesting you could tell us about this place? It'll be used for an article.
Let's see. Has everyone heard of the Septarians before?
I think Father Divine maybe said something about that before.
You mean the 7 treasures endowed with power and bestowed upon the ancients by Adios, right?
Oh, that's exactly what I'm referring to. It seems these ancients ruled the earth, seas, and skies using the powers of these treasures. It has also been written that they were even able to unlock the secrets of time and life. Approximately 1200 years ago, when this ancient civilization was destroyed by a mysterious calamity, these Septarians were also lost.
That is the legend also recorded in the scriptures of the Septian Church. And what does that have to do with this tower?
A part of the legend states that one of these Septarians slumbers somewhere within Liberl. Its name, the Aureole.
The Aureole?
Again, I'm unsure if it's Aureole or Aureole, but Aureole sounds good to me.
The word certainly has a strange ring to it, and an uncertain pronunciation.
If the legend is really true, I figured I might be able to find some clues here at the tower, since it's one of the oldest ruins in all of Liberl. So I came out to investigate.
Huh? What an inspiring story!
It is, isn't it? You can feel my passion for things of antiquity, right? This is splendid. I am overjoyed that there is someone else who understands the way I feel.
So, did you find any of those clues you were looking for?
I'm still working on that part. But if I can figure out how this device works, I might be onto something.
I think it's an interesting story, but as it stands, it's a speculative one. From what you told me, I'm sorry to say, it wouldn't fly as an article.
I see. Oh, that's extremely disappointing to hear.
I'm surprised myself. Contrary to my expectations, you are serious about the articles you write.
That's because I can't write articles based on uncertain news sources. We may run the occasional gossip column, but it's the policy of Liberl News to verify our information. That aside, let's get what we came for, shall we? Dorothy, I want you to get several panorama shots of the Rolent region. Everything else I'll leave up to your aesthetic touch. Now get out there and give me some good pictures.
Understood. Your apprentice, Dorothy Hyatt, is ready for action.
Oh, she's cute.
And as for you, Mr. Archaeologist, how about heading back to town with us when we're done here? These 2 kids may look like a couple of brats, but they do a pretty fine job as escorts.
Something about the way you said that makes me feel like it wasn't a compliment.
If it's all right with you to have me along, then that's far more than I could ask for.
Then I guess it's decided. So, how about we take a break until Dorothy finishes getting her shots?
Ah, yeah. Look at that killer view. Over there's Professor Alba. Dorothy's taking pictures. Oh, and the song that plays is just... we can see off the edge. Wow, the view is great from here. From this height, I can see all of Rolent. With scenery this good, if someone turned this place into a tourist spot, they'd probably make a boatload of Mira.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
What's wrong? You look a little pale.
I can't hide anything from you, can I? After we stepped onto the roof, I just started feeling a little woozy.
Are you going to be okay?
Yeah, I think I'll be alright once I get a bit of fresh air. Why don't you...
I feel like he's taking on some Nile in his voice. This is hopeless.
Why don't you make the best of this opportunity and have a look around yourself?
But...
broadening one's knowledge during a time like this is all part of being a bracer. If you come across anything of interest, you can tell me about it later, alright?
Sometimes you can be such a smooth talker, you know that? Alright, I'll have a look around. But, if you start feeling any worse, you let me know, okay?
Sure.
You're a good kid, Joshua. How are you feeling, Joshua?
I'm still a bit woozy. I'll be resting here a little while longer, so why don't you keep on looking around?
Alright, start feeling woozy up here. Does it have something to do with the heights? Or maybe the magical machinery? Who can say these things? Maybe we will never know. Or maybe we will. Who can say? Hello?
Oh, Estelle, this place is wonderful, isn't it? I'm even starting to wonder if the number of photo quartz is going to be enough. The scenery sure is great, like you say. By the way, what's a photo quartz? Oh, it's an ultra-thin crystal circuit fabricated from septium. It's set up so that you could take a photograph by burning it with light. Oh, that's just what I'd expect from a camera woman. Someone who knows the tools of the trade. That reminds me. What's the deal with Joshua? Well, he says he's getting some fresh air. A raven-haired young man standing silently in the flowing breeze. I think I could take a really good picture with that kind of a setting. Do you think he'd let me snap a shot of him if I asked? He doesn't seem to be a fan of that kind of stuff. I think he'd probably turn you down. Oh, what a waste. He's probably just shy, right?
Something like that. That's fine, Niall.
Oh man, the taste of a cigarette is wonderful. At first, I wasn't in the mood to come to a story in a rural place like Rolent, but sometimes these types of places aren't so bad.
If you want to be rude like that, then maybe you shouldn't have come at all.
No can do. This was a direct order from the editor-in-chief to teach that blockhead girl a thing or two. Otherwise, I'd be all over the kingdom searching for the latest scoop right now.
When you say scoop, don't you just mean gossip for your next article?
Not that I have anything against gossip, but reportage is predominantly greater. And in that sense, the place that has my interest peaked is Bose.
The Bose region? Did something happen there?
A number of large burglaries have taken place, one after another. The identity of the criminals is unknown, but it seems as though the group has got a pair of wings.
Wings? Oh, I see, an airship, right? What are they, sky bandits or something?
That seems to be the most logical conclusion. There's also the possibility that this could be an imitative deception by the Erebonian Empire.
What? That's impossible. We're supposed to have a peace treaty with them.
Sure, but the Empire incurred some heavy losses during the war 10 years ago. They can't do much now that every other nation on the continent has their eye on them, but it could be a way to get back at us. That said, nobody really knows for sure. Which is why our job as reporters is to bring these things to light.
You're doing an important job, Niall. Let's talk to Alba. Oh, hi there, Estelle, was it? Is your partner feeling all right?
Yeah, he said he just wants to get a bit of fresh air.
I see. There's certainly a nice breeze up here, isn't there? I wanted to say, however, that I'm impressed that the both of you are bracers at such a young age. If I remember correctly, one must be at least 16 years of age to qualify to become a bracer, right?
You sure know your stuff. And that's right, I'm exactly 16 myself.
How nice it is to be young. There are limitless possibilities at that age. If I were about 10 years younger, I'd solve the mysteries of all these ancient ruins across the entire continent with these very hands.
The entire continent, huh? That's a pretty tall order. Which means that you're not from Liberl, right?
No, I was born in the north. But just for the record, I'm not from Erebonia.
You don't have to worry about that. Although I hate war with a passion, that hatred isn't directed at the people of the Empire.
You lost someone dear to you?
Yeah. My mother.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories.
It's okay. It happened more than 10 years ago. And since then, there's been a new addition to the family.
Oh, so you mean that boy over there?
Yeah, he's like a little brother. Although he's probably trying to act more like an older brother.
Huh.
I wonder why I'm telling you all of this. Usually this isn't the kind of thing a person tells others.
Oh, it's perfectly fine. Aren't good relations such a wonderful thing?
They are indeed. By the way, Professor, did you learn anything new about the tower?
Oh no, unfortunately. I'm still as puzzled as I was before I came up here. It seems like I'll need to do a comparative investigation of the other towers.
By other towers, you mean the 3 towers outside of the Rolent region, right?
Yes, that's right. The Liberl Tower in the Bose region, the Saffril Tower in the Ruan region, the Carnelia Tower in the Sais region. It seems as though all of these towers were built at around the same time as the Esmelas Tower.
You're definitely knowledgeable on the subject, that's for sure. Investigating is fine and all, but do try and avoid the dangerous bits. And I know it'll cost you a little, but you might want to consider hiring a bracer as an escort next time.
Unfortunately, being a poor scholar doesn't always leave me with the necessary funds. That was a lengthy double talk, so yeah, do you have a third talk? It appears that this device's functions have completely stopped. Under the right circumstances, however, it may be possible to activate it anew.
Nice. So we'll be Alba, you're in the way, Alba. We'll be meeting Alba from time to time around the world.
The Royal Army has also been reported to be making a number of new pushes as well. I tell you what, one of me is just not enough to cover all the news.
What do you mean by new pushes?
You see, there was a young smart apple in the War College, and it seems that he breathed a bit of new life into the understaffed and outdated Royal Army. I'd really like to figure out a way to get an appointment with the guy.
All of this, what we're getting up here, is such important information and foreshadowing for the future. It's insane. All right.
But anyway, cigarettes are the way to go at a time like this. The non-smoking boom in the Royal City has really started to feel oppressive. Well, the more I think about it, this is the one thing I can't quit.
All right, you do you. Hey, Dorothy.
Oh, I know. If Joshua doesn't want to pose for a photograph, then how about you, Estelle?
Would you mind if I took your photograph?
Who? Me? What do you want to do with a picture of me?
Well, you're cute, and I can feel this strong aura emanating from you.
You might even be able to grace the cover of a magazine. Pass. No matter which way I think about it, it's just not my style.
I feel like I just got dumped.
Aw. Oh well, I wonder what I should take a photograph of next.
Alright. This has been quite an episode. I'm actually looking over at the clock, and I've been playing for well over 1.5 hours. So I'm considering if I should split it into 2, but part of me is also wondering if maybe I don't. Maybe we just have longer episodes in this series. That doesn't hurt.
No, that's fine. That's plenty fine. I shouldn't have to worry. Well, everybody, we've gotten everything from the Esmelas Tower. We've met some interesting new characters that are definitely going to be with us for the rest of the journey. And hopefully we're going to give Joshua some time to get some fresh air so that he can recover. And then we will be back, as in the next one, I believe we will be wrapping up the prologue. We'll at least be getting very close to it. So, I know, prologue? However many hours we've been doing now? Yes, that's the way of it. But thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.